Hello students, a little homework help headed your way on this rainy Halloween Tuesday. You got this paper in class today, this multiplying mixed numbers practice. We took some notes on multiplying mixed numbers, so you have those at home to access in your interactive math notebook. Make sure you look at them. But I'm going to give you a little homework help tonight to make sure that you have this down 100%. So let's look at question number 2 together. So here I'm multiplying 5 1/4 times 4 2/3. Well, I know since I have mixed numbers, in order to multiply, I need to change them into improper fractions. Well, how do I do that? If you said Texas two-step, you were absolutely correct. So I'm going to use a Texas two-step to change both these fractions into improper fractions. So let's start with this one. So first I'm going to multiply my denominator times my whole number. So 5 times 4 is 20, and I'm going to add 1. So I have 21 over 4. Remember, I'm going to keep that denominator. So the same thing with this fraction. So 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2. 12 plus 2 is 14. So now I'm going to multiply this by 14 over 3. Again, keeping my same denominator. And remember, we're going to use cross simplification to make sure that our fractions are manageable, so I don't have to do all of that reducing at the end. I can kind of save myself a little work. So first I'm going to look across here. What are both these divisible by? Remember, it has to be the same number. I'm going to divide by the same number from this side to this side. So think about it. What would they both be divisible by? Got a 3 down here. I know 7 times 3 is 21. So would they both be divisible by 7 or 3? Yeah. If you said 3, you're correct. So 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 goes into 21 7 times, leaving me a 7. Remember, the name of the game is to get a smaller number. Now this one, what would both of these be divisible by? Think about it. I know this is 2 times 2, and this is 7 times 2. So would they both be divisible by 2? Yeah, you're right, it is 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So now I'm just going to multiply across. So 7 times 7 is 49. And 2 times 1 is 2. Because remember, multiplying fractions is no problem. It's the top times the top and the bottom times the bottom. But now I'm left with an improper fraction, and I really do need to turn it into a mixed number. So how do I do that? I do that using top dog in the house. So my 49 goes inside of the house, and it's divided by 2. I know 2 goes into 4 2 times. Subtracting that 4. Give me 0, and I'm going to bring down this 9. And 2 goes into 9. You guessed it, 4 times, so subtracting 8, leaving me a remainder of 1. Now remember, that remainder becomes my numerator, and I keep my denominator. So my answer is 24.5, and if I look at my answer bank at the top, there is my answer, 24.5. So now let's look at one of our word problems on this paper. Let's look at question number 8. Jeremy has a dog and a cat as pets. His cat weighs 8 2/3 pounds. His dog weighs 2.5 times as much as his cat. So how much does his dog weigh? So since I know it's 2.5 times, I'm going to multiply. So here I have 8 2/3 times 2.5. But again, I have 2 mixed numbers, so I need to make sure that they're improper fractions. When I multiply, I need them to be improper. So we'll go ahead and do our Texas two-step. 8 times 3 is 24. And then if I add 2, 24, 25, and 26 over 3 times, okay, so 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. So this is 5 over 2. Do you see any cross simplification that you can use? Look this way. No, nothing's really going to work here. What about going this way, though? What would both these be divisible by? Hopefully you said 2, because if you said 2, then you are correct. So 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 26 actually 13 times. So 13 times 5, I might not know that in my head, so I can do my math on the side. 13 times 5. I know we've got 15 plus 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. 65 over 3. Again, I'm dealing with an improper fraction, so I've got to change it into a mixed number. So I'm going to do my what? My top dog in the house. So 65 divided by 3. 3 goes into 6 2 times, taking away that 6. becomes a 0, bringing down that 5. 3 goes into 5 how many times? Only 1 time, subtracting my 3. Oops. I get a 2. So this becomes my numerator, and I'm going to keep my denominator. So this is 21 2/3. Hopefully this homework helped you a lot. Don't forget this is due in class tomorrow. We'll be checking it. And have a great evening. Stay dry out there. Don't eat too much candy. And you can bring me some candy too. Bye.